In this video, I am going to share 5 most common habits that every billionaire have. And you know what is the best part about the habits which I am going to share in this video? According to a survey, the people who are highly successful or the people who are very rich in their life, a survey was done, and you know what was the outcome of that survey? The people who are rich and successful, even those people have these 5 habits common in them. So if you really want to be successful in your life, if you really want to be rich in your life, then please watch this video till the end, because these 5 habits which I am going to share with you guys, after doing a research from more than thousands of billionaires and after studying hundreds of habits, it has been found that these are the 5 most common habits that each and every successful person have. So what are these 5 most common habits? Let's get started. The number 1 habit is learn to stay focused. I would like to explain you this point with the help of an example. Once upon a time, Swami Vivekananda was reading a book. He was reading a book under a tree. When he was reading a book, उनके सामने से एक बारात चली गई, right? उनके सामने से एक बारात चली गई. A person came and asked that किस direction में वो बारात गई है? And Swami Vivekananda was like, really? मेरे सामने से बारात गई? I didn't know. I was studying a book, and that person started abusing Swami Vivekananda. You know, the person was thinking that Swami Vivekananda is trying to make him fool, or Swami Vivekananda does not want to reveal कि किस direction में बारात गई थी. But you know what was the actual reality? The actual reality was Swami Vivekananda was so focused that he actually didn't know in which direction में वो बारात गई थी. So this is what is known as laser focus. In today's world, a lot of students, they want to do well in their life, they want to acquire new skills, and they complain that they don't have a time. You know what is the actual problem? You might be feeling that time is the actual problem, but you know what? Your focus is the actual problem. Let's say, for example, you want to study something. After 10 minutes, you start checking your Instagram. After 15 minutes, you start checking your Facebook. After 30 minutes, you start checking the score of the match which is happening, right? So this is the major problem what people are happening. So the number 1, if you really want to be successful in your life, then this is the number 1 habit you should start cultivating in your life, is learn how to stay focused. And if you want to learn how to stay focused, then you should definitely watch this right video which I have made few days before. Now let's come to the second point. The second most common habit that every rich and successful people have is self-learning. Now let me explain this second point with the help of a quote that Warren Buffett had given. You know what Warren Buffett says? Warren Buffett says that I always focus on sharpening my axe. What is the meaning of that? Let me decode it with the help of an example, and I'm pretty much sure that you might have heard about this example, but let me just give you this example once again. You know, there was a laborer in the jungle, and he was paid for the number of trees he is going to cut, right? So that laborer used to cut 4 trees in a day, and for that he used to get 40 rupees. So the owner of the company had a second person. The second person used to cut 10 trees in a day. The second person was not working hard as compared to the first person. The first person have noticed this thing, that I am working hard as compared to the second person, but still I am able to cut 4 trees and he is able to cut the 10 trees. So one day he decided, and he went to the second person. He asked the second person that how you are able to cut 10 trees and without working as hard as I am working. So he said that whenever I want to cut the tree, I first sharpen my axe and then I cut the tree. Because of this, my axe gets sharpened and it becomes very easy for me to cut the trees. But you are not sharpening the axe. You are using the same axe again and again for cutting the trees again and again. Because of which you have to put lot of energy, you have to put lot of efforts, and you are getting less results. How many of you are able to realize this is the problem with most of the people? There are a lot of people who are a part of my high income skills course also. There are a lot of people who are a part of my placement course also. But you know what is the problem these students are facing? You know, they say, sir, we are working hard. But when I ask them where exactly they are working hard, they say we spend 8 hours in the college, and after coming from the college, 2 to 3 hours we are spending for traveling, and after that what they do is they are spending 2 to 3 hours for writing the assignments, for 1 or 2 hours for writing the practicals, and by that time their day is over. You need to understand, this is not known as smart work. Your assignments, your practicals, anyone can do it. You really do not need to do your assignments and practicals. This is what I suggest to them. I suggest to them, you can tell your juniors, you can tell 8, 9, 10 standard students, because in assignments and practical, what exactly you are doing? You are just copy pasting the stuff from one paper to another stuff. And again, 8 hours in a college is not necessary. You can have minimum 50 to 60% of attendance, still you can qualify for your examinations. So I understand most of the people are just attending the college for the sake of attendance, and you will agree with me, you are not going to the college for the sake of learning. And even if you learn the concept, what's the point of using the concept what is taught in the college? Because most of the concepts are outdated. With that concept, with that knowledge, if you come in the market, you are not going to get a job anyways. So most of the people are working hard in this process, which is actually not making them any job oriented. So you need to sharpen your axe, means you need to work in only those directions in future which will help you to get a job. The number 3 habit that every successful people have is a risk taking habit. Now again, let me explain you with a real time case study. You know, when Sundar Pichai have completed his engineering, he have got an admission on scholarship. But you know what was the problem? The problem was his father did not had the money even to buy the plane ticket. So what his father have done? His father took a risk. You know what risk his father took? His father took 1 year of salary in advance and bought a one ticket for Stanford so that he can go to US and so that he can study in Stanford. You know, there might be possibility even Sundar Pichai's father might have got this thinking, oh, I am taking 1 year of salary in advance. What if Sundar did not get a job in US? Anyways, he have completed his engineering, he should settle down for a less paying job in India itself, na? So why to take a lot of risks? But you know what? His father have taken that risk, and we all know what's the outcome of that risk. There was a time his father was not able to buy one ticket with his entire 1 year of salary, and today with 1 year he can buy the entire plane. That's the advantage of taking calculated risk. So I have seen a lot of students, they are playing safe in their life. When I say that you have to learn this particular skills, you have to develop this particular skills, they say sir time nahi hai, and they are very scared. They are scared because they think if we go and learn these skills, then our academic scores will get affected. You need to understand, you have to take this calculated risk, because even if your academic score is less but your real time exposure is high, you can still get a high paying job. So start taking risk. And the 4th habit every successful person have is they value their money. Now again, let me explain this with the help of an example. We all know Dhirubhai Ambani, the founder of Reliance. When he came to Mumbai, he had some money. Now what he did, he started living in a chawl, and the condition of that chawl was not good at all. It was very crowded, and he started living in the chawl. When he started his textile business, his co-founders or his employees started telling him that we don't have money, right? So what you can do, we can buy a second-hand machine. But you know what Dhirubhai Ambani said? That I can stay in a chawl, but I will never buy a second-hand machine, because I can compromise with the quality of my life, but I will never compromise with the quality of my work. This is known as value for money. See, with that same money, he could have stayed in a better room. With that same money, he could have given himself a better quality of life and a less quality of work. But instead what he did, he given the better quality of work and less quality of life. And that's what made him successful. This is the problem with most of the people. They think that money is the problem, but you know, understand my dear friends, money is not the problem. What you do with that money is the real problem. And the last and the 5th habit is my favorite. Don't wait for the right time. Yes, I have seen a lot of people, they have ideas, they want to learn some skills, they want to do some projects, but they are waiting for the right time. They are waiting for the semesters to get end, they are waiting for to get graduated. But you need to understand, my dear friends, the world is changing very fast. Whenever you get an idea, whenever you get an information, whenever you know that these skills I have to learn it, then don't wait for the right time, because if you wait for the right time, whatever opportunity is right now, it may go away. I'll give you an example of Narayan Murthy. When Narayan Murthy wanted to start Infosys, he did not have the money. So he had two options. Either he can continue working in the corporate job and gather some money, and once he have got the money, then start the business. But he did not thought in such a way. What he did instead, when he thought that I am ready to start a business, when he thought that my idea is verified, so instead he sold the jewelry of his wife, and with that money he started his business, because he knew if I wait for the right time in the entire life, I will keep on waiting for the right time. So instead of waiting for the right time, he made the time right. And this is the suggestion I would like to give you if you're watching this video. Whenever you got the opportunity, when you know that this is the right time of that particular skill. Let's say for example, AI tools are coming in demand when the time I'm making this video. So you don't have to wait that AI is not in my syllabus. After graduation, I will start learning AI. With AI, I am not able to get a job. But you understand, even after learning about AI tools, you can start making money. And the most important thing, you can get the right experience. So why to wait to get get graduated. Why are you waiting for the right time? Make the time right. I hope you have liked these 5 points which I have shared in this video, and please let me know in the comment box which habit did you like more and which case study did you like more. And if you have liked this video, please share it with your family members, please share it with your friends, so that they can also adopt these habits which can definitely going to make a huge change in their life. And for such more videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and if you have really liked this video, you can just give me a love in the comment box, and I'll see you in the next video.